In part 1, we break down the search of the scene, officers arriving, the yard being processed, shell casings recovered, and the immediate questions that followed. In part 2, we examine the stepmother's interview, the text message exchange just minutes before the gunfire. Those messages showed tension, frustration, and escalation. Now in part 3, we will hear from the father, and we will examine the arrest of Demarcus Lewis.
My name is Detective Williams. I talked to you for a little bit out there. Alright. I just thought factually who you are, where you live, biographical information, okay? Get all your information from you so I know what to call you and where to find you at. You know your driver's license number? Do you have a driver's license? Is it an ID? Yes. Do you know that ID number? Is it an Arkansas ID? Yes. Do you have social media, Instagram, Facebook? Facebook. Where's your Facebook name? You own a vehicle? Yes. You drive the vehicle? Can other vehicle? Yes. Whose vehicle you drive? My fiance. What's her name? And y'all live together? Yes. What type of car is that she has? 2010 Tahoe. Tahoe? Yeah. What color? Burgundy. Alright. Who's next? Demarcus. Lewis? Yeah. And he lives out on Parker? Oh, yeah. You know his phone number? Yeah, no phone. He ain't got no phone? Yeah. And how do you talk to him? He has a phone where he uses Wi-Fi. You use Wi-Fi? Yeah. So if I need to talk to him, how would I talk to him? He got a phone number? No. But he has a phone? He got a phone, but he uses the Wi-Fi. Okay. Well, you ever been arrested before? Yeah. What for? Possession. How long ago was that? 5, 6 years ago. Where at? Another law. Same in life. Things in life. Good. Alright, hey man, we're obviously going to talk about a homicide, right? Talk to you a little bit out there on the scene. Kind of want to get a backstory, kind of a full long story of what happened, okay? So let's start out with last night. Alright, where was you at last night? I was hanging with some friends. I got a phone. I was gonna go home. I ain't looking for it. I was gonna go home, but I wanted to stop by and check on Demarcus and the girl who was in court, the girl that he said he was staying with her. When I pulled up, she was all hysterical and all this other stuff. So I was trying to put him in the car. She had a gun on me, so I tried to put him in the car. So I put him in the car, I got him away from there, took him home. When I took him home, I left him. Okay. But, I don't know. My friend called me and said, somebody got shot in front of the house. When I got home, I was going on because the same young lady that always come over there with a gun pointing at him and stuff like that. When I asked him what was going on, he was like, she came over here for her TV, to get with TV. And he said she pulled out his gun and she pointed at him. And she was like, I'm gonna shoot the enemy for that one in the head. And she pointed at him. So he was like, he's pulling his gun out, I guess. So he closed his eyes, he started shooting because he got scared. He didn't know she was gonna shoot him for real. And he don't know she was gonna shoot. But she threatened him. She's gonna shoot him. Okay. But it ain't the first time. She always put the gloves on him. And she said he was going to shoot him. So he said he closed his eyes and started shooting. Where was this at when it happened? I went out. It had to be in front of his house. Okay. So you said you were hanging out with some friends. Who was you hanging out with? My friend, his name Anthony. And where were y'all hanging out at?
Off of Poplar Street, man.
Off of Poplar Street.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're hanging out with them.
Yeah.
Right. And where y'all hanging out? On Poplar Street?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we were getting McDonald's and when I got a phone call.
Okay. Yeah. On your way home, you decided you want to call down and check on it.
No. I was in McDonald's and we went on my food. I got a phone call saying that I need to get home. So we got the food and we went to test it out.
Yeah.
And when I pulled up, man over her crying, saying they was gonna do it, so they don't go. Like they said, don't go. So, what's going on? And he was like, what was happening, what she did, and what he did. And
I'm sorry, man. I'm hard of hearing sometimes.
when I went home, he told me what she did and what occurred.
Okay. But before all that, you said that you were on the way home, you decided to stop by and check on him for you into the Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Back again.
Yeah.
So you went by there. What made you go by there?
So he got a pair of shoes in my hand.
Okay.
I was going to put my Mr. Clothes on, so I was driving my friend. So I went by there, put my pair of shoes. When I pulled up, I seen them arguing. I seen him pull out the gun, and I'm like, so I told him to give me a car.
Okay.
You know, so he got in the car, took him home. I took him home and left.
Okay.
And when I left, I went back to my friends, went to McDonald's.
Alright, so we'll say on that part right now. When you say you saw her pull out a gun, you know what type of gun it was?
No.
You know what it looked like?
She didn't put out I think it's black. I shouldn't put out a couple guns. She didn't put out a gun before.
Okay. Well, I mean, we talking about a pistol, we talking about a rifle?
No, handgun.
Just pulled out a handgun. Alright. You made him get in the car and...
Yeah. And I took him home.
Took him home. So when he got in the car, and went home, what did he have with him? Nothing. He didn't have anything with him?
Nothing around there.
Okay.
Long weed or something.
Okay. And what vehicle was you in?
I was in the Burgundy Town.
Okay.
And when we got to the house, I talked to him for a while, and he understood where I was coming from, so, we went on in the house. One left and one back in my friends, and went to get in to eat. I kind of left in McDonald's with a phone call saying somebody needed to get home. I went home. And when I went home, I seen him over the block here, over the young lady crying, saying, baby, don't do this for me, don't do this. And then I took him in the house, I'm like, what is going on? And he told me, she came over there, she got a TV, he told her he shouldn't have a TV, and she got the then when she usually do, put another gun.
Okay.
So we went home again, and he said he was trying to joke her gun. And so she was like, I got one in the head. I think I'm going to say, I believe in things. So he said he just closed his eyes and started sleeping.
So when you were at McDonald's, which McDonald's was you at?
Downtown Low Rock.
Downtown Low Rock. You know what? I'm calling Broadway Street or Broadway Street? You know what time that was?
I want to 132.
Okay.
Something like that.
Alright, so and who called you?
My fiance.
Your fiance called you, and what did she tell you on the phone?
You heard something happened, somebody got shot next door. So I was sure everything shoot, she was last thing out there. She was coming to get somebody got shot.
Alright, she said, you hear somebody got shot.
Somebody else shot.
Alright, had you already gotten the food or so, yeah?
No, we left the food.
Alright, so y'all left.
A couple lights.
You left and went straight over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so when you pull up, who was there?
When I pull up, I see my son on the ground, holding her, trying to get her to. So he was just saying, baby, don't do it for me, baby, don't do this, don't do this. A lot of stuff went blank, because I ain't seen nothing like this, but he just on the same, baby, don't do this, don't do this. And I got him about the gun and put him in the house, and I had him explaining what was going on.
So you got there, he's holding her, and he's talking to her.
Yeah.
Where are they at?
They in the next Navy Yard or something.
And in the Navy Yard. Okay. So you go up, you get the gun, you said you take him in the house.
Take him in.
Alright. And then he told you that the story of what happened.
He told me what happened.
Okay. Where do you put the guns at?
He said that after he started shooting, he shot. He said I don't know if it made it going down or whatever. But he said it was a guy in the green jacket. So he grabbed her gun off the ground and grabbed his gun off the ground. I fell off the ground and took off running. So it was Camp Robinson.
He took off running towards Camp Robinson?
Camp Robinson.
Okay.
That's what he told me. Around. But I don't know about it, but I'm on
well, what's it look like?
bright skinned.
What?
Bright skinned.
Bright skinned?
Yeah, with a real hair. No thin hair.
The black, white?
Black.
Is it bright skin?
Yeah.
Alright, with little hair. He's about how old is he?
I can't tell you.
Can't tell. What do they call him? You said you've seen him around. Sure, somebody call him.
No, I don't see him around like that. I don't hang with young people like
Right.
that.
But you've seen him.
I done seen him before around.
Okay.
And say he picked up the gun and took off running.
Does he know your gun?
I don't know. I don't know if they know him or I ain't never seen him hanging around him or none of that. But I know he picked up the girl's gun off the ground. I mean, everything he's telling me. Except for he's not just gonna kill me.
Telling you that.
Yes.
Okay.
He's gonna tell me the truth.
Okay.
He's not gonna kill me.
So he says that this guy West picks up the gun and takes off running towards Camp Robinson.
Yeah.
All right. When y'all get inside, he tells you this story of what happened.
Yeah.
What happens after that?
Five niggas think 5 pounds of thing to each of his granddaughter. My sister around trying to question that sister around and he told me the same thing and gave me one.
Okay.
And it is what it is.
So what happens after he tells you what happened?
He's scared.
What does he do?
Crying, scared.
Okay.
Hoping that he can clear up. Hoping that he can get him, hoping that he didn't die.
Okay.
Hoping that...
So did he go? Did he leave?
No.
So what did he do?
He was in the house.
He just stayed in the house?
He stayed in the house.
Okay.
One of the big questions. If I got one question, hell no, he just stayed in the house.
Did he go out and talk to police?
He was out there on the porch. He sat out there on the porch. He was out there for a while, but he went back in the house and started crying. Because we know that what was supposed to happen. Like he's not a killer.
Okay. So whenever I showed up, I talked to your fiance, and I talked to you a little bit right there on the porch, right? Why didn't y'all tell me this then?
One of these things,
All this. So I could go and talk to him.
I don't know. Let me tell you. I don't know.
Okay.
And he ain't capable of just pulling out the gun and killing nobody. And when he told me it was just, I was just so shocked and it was just a lot going on. The police everywhere and you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I should have told you then. But I should have had him come tell you.
Right.
So you can get it. So I fully understand.
Well, we make the decisions we make for a reason, though. You know where he got the gun from?
Well, he got the gun from?
Is it his gun? You know whose gun it is?
I don't know whose gun it is.
You don't know whose gun it is? You know what type of gun it was? No? Never seen it? Okay. Do you know that does he normally carry a gun? Does he own a gun? No?
Like I said, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if somebody's trying to kill him and he just not just. I know if he did something like this, it would probably be shit for life.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be shit for life. I know this, y'all heard probably heard it a lot, but I know he's not a killer. He's still for life. He's still the gun on him.
Well, just your dad, you know more about him, right?
Yeah.
What about the TV? What's going on with the TV?
He bought a TV.
He bought a TV.
But he bought it for her to put it in his house. Put it in her house.
Okay.
When they didn't shoot that night, I felt like I picked last night when I picked him up.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, well, I'm going to take my TV. So he took the TV, put it next week, and took it home.
Okay. Well, you told me he didn't have anything with him when you picked him up, took him home.
Oh, he had a TV, he put it in the next week.
All right, so he's got a TV, put it in the back seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Took it to my house. They took it in the house. I sit there and talked to him for an hour in the car. When I left, then everything that occurred. I'm not going to lie to you about nothing.
I got you.
I'll tell you the truth.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie to you about nothing. We took the TV in the house, we sit there and talk for about an hour. He just said, hey, you got to leave her alone because she always put the gun on me. Always trying to stab and stuff like that. So, people got cameras around they'll go see the whole thing. People got cameras around they'll go see everything that happened. People got cameras around.
Whenever he left, he got the TV, he put it in the back seat of his truck. Did you have a gun with him there? Did you take anything else from her? Did you take a gun from her?
No.
Did you see her with a gun here?
I said I pull out a gun.
You seen her pull out a gun? Yeah. And what did she do with the gun?
She pointed it.
She pointed it at him. And what happened after that? Did she just put it back up? Did she go back in the house?
Shoot.
Alright.
Yeah, and I was saying him get in the car.
Okay.
And she had the door wide open and at the door running up or running up and all this other stuff. I mean, him get in the car. And he had the TV, put in that sheet, I took it to straight to the house.
Took him out.
Straight to the house.
Okay. And you talked to him there for a while about what's going on and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
He cried to him and he like that, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just still messing with her. She got TV on, I bought the TV, she can have it, I just don't want her to be around me. They said, I know, she can't. I'm just wrong for her.
Did he say why she came to the house to begin with?
To get a TV.
So she came over there to get her TV?
Yeah.
Okay. And then once she got over there, she displayed a gun.
That's what he said.
What he said?
Yeah, he brought the TV out, the TV was sitting right on the cup when y'all was out there. She when I was getting with the kids too, he just started pulling out the gun into it. Pointing at us and said, I got one in the head. Can I get my finger on shit out too? So I'll shoot shit up. And he said he kept walking like this and shooting like what the fuck? And he said, shit. He called you out and started shooting because they didn't want to get shot. They died.
You said how many times he shot? No. So when you went to McDonald's Fishing Food, who was with you?
Anthony and his friend, the y'all arrested.
Alright, so both of them got arrested?
No, Anthony
didn't get arrested, but his friend got arrested.
Yes.
What's his friend's name? Okay.
That's his friend, Anthony.
It's Anthony's friend. Alright, so they were both with you. They were both with you when you went.
When I came to the
When you came to the house.
Yeah.
Okay, they were with you. Alright, whenever you picked him up from his girlfriend's house, and all that happened over there, what was she wearing? You know what I mean? Okay. Alright, is there anything else that you can think of? Because I know we talked before and you didn't tell me that.
Everything that went on.
Okay. Alright.
From when I picked them up, from when my son said she was going on me again, put together.
Mm-hmm.
When I pulled up to he had it like, hold on, don't leave me. And he just told me everything that went on.
And over on Chandler Street, he didn't have a gun.
Didn't have a gun.
He didn't have a gun. Okay. Alright. Alright. You think there's anything else I need to know?
What y'all...
There's another detective talking to him right now, so we're still talking about what's going on, so I couldn't tell you that. I was going to figure that out to you and get some story on what's actually going on here. Okay? But regardless of what happens, we'll obviously let you know what's going on, okay? Before you leave here, we'll let you know what's going on.
I know.
Well, we're all we do is we find facts. We figure out what happened, we talk to people, we get the facts of what happened. Alright, and then we put those facts together. Right now, we're still getting those facts, so we gotta give us a little bit of time to put them all together so we can see what we're looking at, okay? Alright, man. I'm gonna hang out for a minute, when you go grab my card so I can give it to you. And I'll come back and see if I can give you an update or have you step outside and hang out for a little bit. You drove up here on your own, right? Okay, alright. So you got the first, you got to get back home. Yeah. Okay. If you don't mind, hang out right here. Let me go find out where we're at, and we'll get you back on today. Okay?
And one more thing, do we have good possibilities that it gives a self-defense?
I mean, like I said, I don't know. I didn't interview you since. I don't know what else going on. Okay. But I'll figure out what I can find out. Okay.
His statement provides context, but detectives weren't relying on emotion. They were comparing his version to physical evidence, digital footage, and the phone messages we examined earlier. The timeline matters, and they begin to build probable cause. After reviewing all this evidence, the detectives made a decision. An arrest warrant was issued for Demarcus Lewis. On November 25, 2025, 2 days after Jaybriann Turner was shot and killed in North Little Rock, Arkansas, homicide detectives moved in to locate Demarcus Lewis. According to the official reports, at approximately 6:45 p.m., officers responded to 5506 MacArthur Drive. This McDonald's location was where Demarcus was believed to be employed. When officers entered the building, they made contact with the store manager. The manager initially stated that Lewis hadn't been at work all day and was hesitant when answering the questions. But detectives were already tracking him, and they knew every movement he had made. Detective Williams notified officers that Lewis had been located on the Circle K gas station side of the McDonald's property. That is where Demarcus was detained. He was placed in handcuffs and searched. No contraband was immediately found on his person. He was transported to the North Little Rock Police Department and secured inside Interview Room 1. Cameras were activated, but the arrest story doesn't end there, because shortly after being taken into custody, something else was discovered. According to the arrest report, he was hiding in a women's restroom stall in McDonald's. During a search of their restroom area, officers located a loaded black Beretta 9mm model number 92D, serial number BER274128Z as in zebra. The firearm had been wrapped and concealed beneath paper towels inside a trash can. Later in the post-Miranda interview, Demarcus later admitted that he possessed the 9mm Beretta and hid it in the trash can. He stated he carried it for protection. However, records showed that he was on probation and legally prohibited from carrying a firearm. He was formally charged with carrying a weapon, Class A misdemeanor, on November 25, 2025, but investigators were not finished. Because the shell casings recovered from the homicide scene would soon reveal something deeper. Casings recovered from the yard near 1909 Parker Street matched ballistic information linked to a prior report. An incident report dated June 10, 2024 shows that at approximately 10:46 a.m., officers responded to 800 North B Street. The caller requested to remain anonymous. The caller advised that multiple shell casings were lying on the sidewalk in front of the management office. Upon arrival, officers located 13 Winchester 9mm brass casings. The report notes that the casings may have been linked to a separate shots fired call that occurred earlier at approximately 12:44 a.m. No property damage was located at that time. No cameras captured the shooting, but the casings were stored at North Little Rock Property Room. After Lewis's arrest, a 9mm Beretta was recovered, and on December 2, 2025, investigators transported and test-fired casings to the Arkansas State Crime Lab. They were entered into brass track for NIBIN analysis. NIBIN, the National Integrated Ballistic Information Network, compared casings to determine whether the same firearm was used in multiple incidents. The results indicated that ballistic links consistent with the firearm that was recovered. What began as a homicide investigation now has expanded into potential connections between shootings across different dates and locations, and the discovery deepened the height and weight of the arrest. Lewis was transported to the Pulaski County Regional Detention Facility and charged accordingly. A court date was set for December 16, 2025 at 9:30 a.m. The investigation remains active, but the arrest marked a turning point in this case, because now the focus will shift to what Demarcus Lewis himself would say. We will continue to follow this case through the entire court process, every hearing, every new development, every outcome. But for now, The focus shifts. In the next episode, we break down Demarcus Lewis' own statement in his words and what he said, what he admitted to, and what that means for this case. You're watching Arkansas Dark Side, True Crime TV. And don't forget to subscribe to our sister channel, Street Mothers Podcast, where you'll hear raw interviews from real mothers and fathers from the streets. Real stories, real pain, real impact. I'll see you next episode. Thank you for watching.